We like whips. So much dedication. I gotta figure out some AFK methods. They don't have to be the best, but as long as they make a little bit of monies, kind of like working on my cooking and stuff like that. I feel like you can make a little bit of monies from there. You know, if I could be doing something while I'm doing this, that'd be cool. But I think you might only be able to do high alking, something like that. So, friends. You know what? I said I better first eat the sandwich. Shoot, I didn't eat my damn sandwich. Okay. I was watching a guide. Someone was saying that you could do fletching from 0 to 99 with, I think darts or some junk. Really, really fast. Yeah, if all the methods take my money, I don't really want to be doing that. I want to do whichever one makes me the monies. At least I think. Oh, woo, level 15. And my agility. Hey, oh, what is up, Kaz K, aka I own you too. I wish we could do like little notes for people, you know, so I could like put in your name. That'd be pretty good. So I know I can match your in-game name with what you have on Facebook, or not Facebook, but YouTube. Yeah, man. When it comes to like skilling up and stuff, I'm at the point currently where it's like I need to be making the monies, otherwise it's not worth it. So far, it seems like leveling up combat skills is probably gonna be the best. Um, like a lot of these AFK skills, they help. You know, they make a little monies here and there. Agility is the most vital part. I'm finding that agility is supposedly really helpful. I don't think it makes me any money, but I do have some time. Yeah, like I do want to start slayering um sooner than later for sure. Yeah, it seems like slayering, although it's really good monies, it definitely takes a time. It takes investment to get it to where it's making you monies. So I feel like for me to want to sit down and spend the time on Slayer. I mean, I understand it's good to level up your combat skills while you're doing Slayer, obviously, but I want them to be a little bit higher before I delve into that. I think the Blue Dragons, the RPG Play 21 keeps suggesting to me, might be a solid place to hit up until I feel ready. Barrows, huh? I'm not sure what Barrows is. You'd have to explain that a little bit. But it sounds like if someone like you is having a hard time because you have shit gear, it must be tough. Minigame with good rewards mid-level. Okay. So kind of like the pest control thingy is what I could probably relate it to. Which that was all right. That wasn't too bad. Pest control. I don't know how much time I'd really want to spend there, to be honest. Though, especially if the XP and gold and everything was halved. Like, yeah. Oh, barrels you can make money. 1 mil an hour. Oh, interesting. That actually sounds like something that would pique my interest. At least for now, because I'm a broke ass bitch. Now, when you say good gear, give me an idea of something that you would consider good gear for barrows. I mean, like level requirements and gear names and stuff. Trident and Barrows, 75 mage slash defense, range, blowpipe. So, so I have to have the armor that I would get from doing barrows, plus a trident. I don't know. We got like King Poseidon in there or some shit, and then a blowpipe. Sure. I don't really know what any of that stuff is. Sounds expensive and a long way in my future. But someday we'll be there. Do they have dragons and barrows? Because I do like to kill dragons. And well, they like to kill me too, but you know, I like to kill dragons. 3 million for something called a blowpipe. What the hell is that thing? Like, I know what one is in real life. It's a stick with a hole in it, and you can, like, blow darts through it. Costs 3 million gold. Really? I mean, when you think about it, right? Like a trident, an actual trident, if it were to exist, probably, even if it was wood, it would still be worth more than a damn blowpipe. That blowpipe better be like freaking solid gold or like gold plated and encrusted with jewels or some shit. Diamonds and enchanted and infused with magic so that when you blow pipe through it, it like shits rainbows or something. Blowpipe is OP. Alright, man. I believe you. I just think it's funny that, you know, something like that would be so highly valued. Maintenance costs? Oh no. This is probably something that I am never gonna get, at least not for a long time. You gotta make money before you can spend money. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. That was a good sandwich. If you're from America, you can get in debt. I don't do debt unless it's good debt. I pay off all my bills, I pay off all my loans, anything I have, I pay it on time, and I pay it off fast. Debt is something that, for a lot of people, if you don't know how to manage it, or you don't know how to make a good debt, it's not something you should ever even touch or consider. You know what they need? I wish that they had like a banking skill or the ability to own a bank and like, like loan out money in here. That'd be awesome. Contracts. You can literally type up a contract with someone, have them give you collateral for gold, and then if they don't pay it off or they like, pay you back interest. Oh, I know. For sure. Absolutely. But that more or less is just trading. There's no like interest or anything on that. It's just a buying and selling. Buy low, sell high. You gotta find an item or two or however many you can and just have time. When you want a skill to rob a bank. Yeah, it's called thieving. But, if you have something like that, then along with the banker type skill, you would have the ability to like protect all of your assets, right? So you get to higher security, you know, defenses and whatnot to make it very difficult for the thiever. Hashimli, go away. You're in trouble anyways. You got into the trash can. Bank robbing skill. Yeah, man, you come rob my bank if you can get past all my defenses. We're talking state of the art security cameras. Early on, you might get like some wooden ones. Some like toy soldiers guarding the door or some shit. MMORPGs, there is one hyped that's coming with those systems. Ashes of Creation. Interesting. Never heard of it. Sandbox Fantasy. Huh? Let's see what the game's all about. Unique take on the MMO experience. Cities will rise and fall. Populations based on the history of the world as the players create it. Quests unlock these populations gather. Secrets are unlocked. Oh, home, players will have the ability to destroy what they have created, paving the way for new development. New populations, real change, political strife. Dude, when this game comes out, like everything's just gonna die. People are just gonna like run through wherever the hell they go and destroy everything. Housing. Players have the ability to survey and develop land anywhere in the world. That could be cool. Be a pioneer deep in the wilderness. Build the home of your dreams. Cultivate land, resources. Civilization, safety in numbers. I'd probably have two homes. It depends. Whichever place would be more profitable for me. I mean, let's see. Purchase a home within the confines of a village and watch your investment grow as the village turns into a city. Homeowners in our game will have the ability to develop their plot of land as they see fit, focus on farming, animal husbandry, or own your very own smithy. Be able to specialize your land to maximize your profits or comfort. Be sure to choose wisely. Yeah, I might. I could make a whole freaking village. Make my one house out in the wilderness, and just have people come live next to me. Something like that. You know what I mean? That would be really cool. I like that. I like that idea. Questing. Questing in our world combines the best elements of traditional MMOs. Introduction of our unique player-driven experiences. Area quest, public quest, quest chains. Dynamically. Quest chains that change dynamically and in real time based on the player's experiences and choices. Oh, that's kind of like some Skyrim stuff. You know how when you do things, it like keeps generating new quests or activates things. Players will have the ability to directly alter world events, change the landscape through their actions as an individual and as a community. Server quests will allow political rivals to compete for the fate of the world. Hmm. So I wonder if that goes into um like let's say you make your house, right? It turns into a village because you've got other people being like, "Hey, what up, yo? Let's make a village." Then all of a sudden, your town can your village generate quests? And like all of a sudden, you know, you start getting big, you become a city, and then now you guys have to elect like governors and officials and shit, and then quests get generated, and the tide of the world changes because of your one dinky little town. That would be cool. That would be cool. Sieges. Throughout active creation, the players have the opportunity to participate in massive multiplayer siege warfare. Since castles are likely the world's most limited resource, it will be a task to secure and hold them, involving hundreds of players on a single battlefield. Or sieges will employ many moving parts and intricate design features. Because of the difficult nature of taking and keeping the castle, there are great rewards available to the players for their efforts. Castles will allow players to exert control over nearby lands and allow for the development of unique buildings in the nearby towns. So it sounds like, hey, what up, Fret and Frosty? How are you, man? I'm Kaz K there suggested I check out a game called Ashes of Creation that's supposed to be pretty hyped. Right on, man. I got work. I gotta like get ready for work in about three-ish hours, and I got the graveyard shift. Thanks for stopping by, bud. I really appreciated all your help yesterday. It was good shit. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I've already got my agility up to 20. I've only been on for a little while. It's good stuff. Frosty, man, what did you say you did again? I don't know if you did or not. What do you do for work, man? I know some of the guys on here are like, I'm a graphical engineer, or I'm a 3D designer, or Alan Rivas makes stuff on a tablet with a stylus, I think, or a computer with a stylus. It was crazy cool. Cashier at a gas station. Hey man, I'll tell you right now, you turn that front of your face right side up, there ain't nothing wrong with working. Cause if it pays the bills, it pays the bills. Or if it helps contribute to your situation in one way or another, you can always move up from there. Student, that's good. What are you studying, Kaz K? What are you going to school for? No, I have not done any members quest yet. Pretty much, as soon as I did members, it was like, hey, we got to go do pest control. So I did that, and then Zone 2 just popped in out of nowhere, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna give you this staff and these bones. Now come check out my house. And I did some prayer, and now I'm over here doing agility. I think I only needed 5 agility, but I'm still here. And probably the next thing I'm gonna do is research how to get a dusty key and figure out how to get to the blue dragons that RPG Play keeps telling me I need to go kill, because apparently blue dragons offer up about 50k gold per inventory. I figured, I mean, I definitely like questing, but I was thinking I might do questing pretty much only when I know I've got a lot of time, and have people helping me out with them. But if there's some simple ones, if there's some easy ones, I might knock those out. I know you guys were suggesting different people that had like really great guides and stuff, but is there one guide to rule them all? Is there a single guide that goes through all of the members quests, or like a guide that tells me like the top 10 or 20 super easy ones? Check your agility skill guide. What level do you need for the rooftop agility course? Well, hold on. The Draenor Village rooftop course is 10. The Al Kharid rooftop course is 20. Varrock rooftop course is 30. So if I'm 21, I can do medium level agility, arena obstacles. The Alcared rooftop course and the Drainer Village rooftop course is what it's looking like I can do right now. Rooftop courses will randomly spawn an item called Mark of Grace. Get enough marks, you can buy weight reducing gear called Graceful. If you get the full set and stand still, run regenerates 50 times faster. Ooh, dude, that sounds awesome. Um, so does it matter which rooftop agility course I'm doing? I have seen some of Theoatrix's guides. He seems to be fairly knowledgeable, but he does skip over some things sometimes. You know, there's a lot of that, oh, everyone knows this because it's common knowledge stuff that he'll skip over, and someone that's a straight noob like me wouldn't know what the fuck he is skipping over. Rooftop courses. Alright, so if I do my map, can I just like type in, oh, no. I can do, oh no. I can do Draenor and Al-Kharid, and Draenor's like, uh, holy fuck, Draenor's right here. So where's that agility course supposed to be at? Rooftop courses are the way you make money from agility. Interesting. I'm gonna assume this is it, because this is the icon at Draenor. Right? This is Draenor. Okay. Well, let's see. That's level 10. Would it be better? Do I get more XP from going to the higher level? Like if I went to Al-Kharid? We'll spawn the marks more frequently. Oh, okay, okay. So, I definitely want to go to Al-Kharid then because it's the level 21. And that's right here. What's up, Beekeeper? Let's... Alright, let's do your thing. See, I've got to teleport to Varrock. Get more XP from higher level courses. That's good shit. Oh, this seems really complicated. How do I get the pieces to stay? Oh, I just had to do one. Okay. I got I got 5 flax. Sweet. Is that worth anything? Alright, anyways. Um we'll just noob teleport. We'll noob port to Alcarid. Or Lumbridge. I need to go hit up this rooftop course because I've just learned of something called marks and like uh what'd you call it? Let me scroll up. Graceful. Full set of graceful. I gotta get it. This graceful stuff sounds really awesome. Yeah, see like from Lumbridge to here, just to the gate alone took 10. I want to be able to like run everywhere and have agility to spare. Or stamina to spare. Alright, I'm here. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Do I talk to this guy? I don't need your leather junk. Oh, I see. There's like a thing over here. Alright, so I'm here. Yeah, dude, I bought these two little stamina potions. The stamina potion 4s. Oh my goodness. They were both. That was like 10k. Oh shit. I just like flung myself hella far. The gloves, the boots, and the cape. So, I mean, these marks, right? What am I trying to say here? It'll come to me in a second. I'm brain farting because I'm trying to figure out this thing at the same time. So when they drop, do they just drop into my inventory or are they on the ground? It will be a pain when you fail that course. Why would I fail this course? Can you fail these things? I think that was it, right? Is that it? This thing's telling me to go over here. The obstacle course doesn't even loop all the way around? It just kind of I guess I just like run back over here. Like freaking Tarzan, man. I'm an acrobat and Tarzan at the same time. Alright, this says jump gap. Is that it? You just hopped down? Was anyone watching that? I'm just gonna assume that was the end. Oh, so alright, I do have to run to the start. Okay. I will say that like these obstacles definitely seem to be giving more XP, which is nice. Oh, here's one of the things. Oh, one of many, baby. Mark of Grace. Why is this course kind of crappy? Um, no. Yeah, so at level 30, it looks like you unlock Agility Pyramid, Varrock Rooftop Course, and Penguin Agility Course. Is the Varrock Rooftop one a good one? I mean, I would assume. I don't know what the other agility courses are, but it seems like you guys are saying that these rooftop ones are the best because these Mark of Graces like are so I can. What am I trying to say here? Get some cool gear. Long distance to run between every lap. Yeah, it seems like it. But I mean, it's kind of like a means to an end, right? We do it until we get to something better. Now, unless there is a better course to do between now and level 30, but I don't think there is, right? I could have done the Draenor one, or I could have done like medium level agility arena obstacles. I don't know what those are though. Very interesting. I love that jump. That's freaking awesome. Just yeah, right on over to the. This is like the castle or something. It seems like it. Like the very end one, like when you crawl through the little pipes and shit, that one was only giving me like 40 XP, but most of these ones and the Al Kharid course are giving, like, see that one give 30. Like most of them give 30. All of the other ones except for the little pipe crawl through, they were giving me like 5 and 7 and stuff. They didn't give me a lot. So like I climb up this, boom, that one's 10 right off the bat. Let's see what this one gives. This little rope crawl here, boom, 30. So like in 2 or 3 of these I've already doubled myself. Boom, 40. Yeah, that one was like the end one for the gnome place. Let's see what this teeth grip zip line. Oh, is that what I'm doing? Oh, I thought I was holding on to that. I didn't even notice. 40 again. Frickin', I've got like golden teeth or something. Or steel teeth. Jump from the tree to the roof. That's 10. Hop up here. That's 5. Just for climbing the roof. Um, let's do another little walk the line here. 15. And then to jump down from the roof to the ground. Boom. 30. So yeah, this is like a lot way better XP. The last jump is always the best. Unless I'm doing something wrong, that last jump is not the best one. This swing across cable is actually the best XP in this course. See right there, 40. That's the highest XP obstacle in this course. Oh, okay. But I'm assuming you're saying like generally speaking for most courses, which would make sense, because it's a completion of the course. Oh, okay. That makes sense. This one is just kind of like, this is like the redheaded stepchild or the black sheep of the courses. It doesn't, tailor itself to uh, the common expectation of how XP is distributed. Man, I've only seen one of these tokens though. They must not drop very much. I definitely have to get like to the higher level courses if I want these to drop faster for me. That's right. This course lives by its own rules, baby. It's like, nope, fuck that conventional wisdom. I'm gonna do my own thing. How am I liking members? So are you in the army? Well, no. And I was not in the army before. I was in the Marine Corps, and I got out in 2015. So I would be considered a Marine Corps veteran. And let's see, how you like members? I've seen a lot of cool looking stuff, but honestly, so far the coolest thing I've seen is I can get a better idea of what it looks like when it's on my character, but I really like that smokestaff that Zone 2 gave me yesterday. It just looks cool. It's like a black curved looking staff. You know, looks like it's made out of some ancient ash tree, and it's got red little dots or orbs all over it, which are cool. So, if you were to like in simple terms, the difference between the Marine Corps and the Army is that when when a fight needs to happen, the Marine Corps are generally the first to have boots on the ground, and they'll fight the fight. And they come in and we take over areas, and we hang out there for a little while until we're done with operations, and then we get out, we leave. And then usually during that time, the army comes in, and they are what's considered the occupying force. So they establish, um, you know, a base of some sort, and then they'll bring in soldiers, and they'll do conduct their own operations and whatnot, but they stay there. Um, it becomes a place where they just kind of stay and hold areas. And they do fight, but a lot of the primary fighting is done by the Marine Corps forces. First thing I saw when I switched was a defender. They are one of my favorite shield slot items, definitely worth the grind. So you'll have to explain to me what a defender is, because it sounds like it could be cool. Are they like beneficial in any sort other than just stats? Smoke staff is really good. I played for like 3 years and never got one. Holy cow, man! How could you how could you play for? Oh, look, another mark. How could you play for 3 years and not get a smoke staff? Is it a drop or is it something you buy? Cause I I assume you buy that thing. I wouldn't even know how to obtain one of these smoke staves. All I know is it just got handed to me, and I'm gonna use it to like cast my fire spells. Oh, nice! You're gonna be in the Russian army. That's cool, man. That's very cool. Vladimir Putin's over there doing stuff and things. And honestly, I mean, I don't think too much is gonna happen realistically, because people in the world, generally speaking, like as a whole, they don't want war. If it happens, it happens because of like some catastrophic event. Dragon Defender and wielding at the moment looks cool. Good strength bonuses. That's good. And then it's like a small dagger that you hold in your offhand. Boost melee stats, attack, and strength. Goes up with better tiered defenders. Oh, so is the defender kind of like bronze and iron and rune and stuff like that? How it's its own unique item? Does that make sense? Like if I have an iron shield and then I go to a mithril shield, it's obviously gonna have better stats. Is it kind of like that? Warriors Guild, it's like 65. Attack 65 strength. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. So, gives offense bonus as well as defense. Maybe I should work towards one of those. I like the offensive side of things because like having your defense is great, but after I learned that having more defense only just increases the number of zeros you see and not actual mitigation of the damage that the enemies do, I would much rather kill them faster than have more zeros. So if I can get defensive and offensive stats on a defensive item, that would be pretty boss. And so are you saying that maybe I missed this, but the smoke staff drops from the thermonuclear smoke devil or boss in the wilderness? I mean, I may just be saying this, but why not just kill it a bunch of times to get the staff drop if it's worth it? It might not, obviously it might not be that simple, but why not just kill it a bunch, right? Or is it really that difficult? 92 Slayer for to oh, so you have to have Slayer leveled up in order to even fight this thermonuclear thing. Uh, hold up. I see wait shit. Are you guys giving me misinformation? Uh-oh. What's going on? I would say regardless, it sounds like being able to kill whatever it is that drops that is going to take a really long time. So, I mean, I don't know if I will or not. It seems like it would be a hell of a grind. I know RPG Play 21 was like, hey man, I went from level 9 plus magic to 99 at those blue dragons. Um, and that seems like a lot of good gold. But what could I kill right now that would give me good monies? Unless that's it. I mean, if that's the good monies, then I'm gonna go kill them. You know, what is I don't know if, I think you guys saw me training on the zombies before, right? I kind of like those areas where you can just walk up in there and get attacked, kill it, and then like the next one just lines up to attack you. Ooh, third mark of grace. We's getting there, boys. We's getting there. Chaos druids, huh? Why would the chaos druids be risky? So I definitely don't. I want to like mitigate risk, obviously, right? I don't want to go anywhere where other people can just like walk up and kill me, cause that would be no good. Well, I can definitely say that. What's his name? Platinum. Platinum told was saying that killing those flesh crawlers can net you about 350k an hour by getting herbs and shit and seeds, and it's in a safe area. That's in like the security stronghold. So that in itself seems better than these chaos druids, unless there's an even better place to kill flesh crawlers. Now herb lore, that's just like making potions, isn't it? I don't know if I really want to delve into that right away. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Well, yeah, I guess, but what I'm gonna be risking it, it's gonna be risking it on something that's like 3 times my size and like shoots fire from its laser beam eyeballs or something. I think getting killed by another player is very lackluster. It's like, oh, 1-2 hit. I watch those PvP videos. Some dudes can like 1 hit, 2 hit. They'll get you one hit low or 20 damage low, and then they'll flip over and do some special attack, and it's like 1-2 you dead, and then they just steal all your shit. That's no fun. I'm not a fan of that at all. I like the player versus everything or the player versus monster aspect. Get the profitable potions. Yeah, I feel like that would be slow coming. Now, if I could like AFK it and it's at the GE and it still be profitable, I would do it. So like when I got my cooking up to 66, it was from buying raw salmon once I got to an appropriate level where I wasn't gonna burn enough, and then I cooked them all, leveling up my cooking, and then I just turned around and sold them. And I did that for a while. I could still be doing that actually. That's probably one of the best ways to get to like 99 cooking. And at some point when I'm feeling like I'm in an AFK kind of a mood, I'll probably do that. I'll go back and like buy some. Hello, number 4 grace token. I'll probably go buy some more raw salmons, um, and just cook them. Cause right now, at like level 58, I believe, at level 58 cooking, salmons don't burn anymore. Um, but I know that some of you guys were mentioning cooking gloves yesterday. So if I can get those cooking gloves, right, and like I don't know, there's probably other items, maybe not, that also reduce the burn rate. Then I can like go up, and then I can do things like tuna or lobsters. I want to say lobsters zero burn rate at fire is like 74 or something. So with cooking gauntlets, it might be lowered, stuff like that. But I want to be able to do it at the GE because if you can do it at the GE, you can just buy, cook, and bank right there. No, I have not done any members quest yet. So I got all this green right here, nice free quest, members quest. Look at all that red. Not done any of it. So family crest. That's probably gonna be on my list of one of the first quests to do. there's a quest that you guys were saying gives you some sort of a backpack or item that picks up arrows when you shoot them. I'm gonna want to do that because if and when I do ranged, I want my arrows to come back to me without having to pick them up. Go to Birthrup to cook food, bank, and fire in the same 2x2 area. That sounds pretty awesome. The cooking thing about those gauntlets is they are part of a set of 3 different gauntlets. Cooking gauntlets makes you burn less, chaos gauntlets makes you hit harder, and chaos ruins you. Well, that's kind of cool. Waterfall, do waterfall. I'm assuming waterfall's a quest, and I will probably do that someday for sure. Goldsmithing gauntlets gives you extra XP when smithing gold bars. Oh, that sounds pretty good for smithing, huh? Animal magnetism for backpack. Right, okay, so it'll probably be like, just like I'll ask at the time. I recall animal magnetism was being said. There's like a 1 and 2, isn't it? Animal magnetism 1 and 2. Ton of it. Ooh. Well, I definitely like attack and strength because I want my melee skills up. Heartfall gives you access to fire giants, which is good AFK training. Like melee skills AFK training? Is that what you're talking about? Is that like my next zombie area? Because if that's my next zombie or flesh crawler area, I definitely want to get down on that in the future. So, just real quick side note, guys. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or I'm like cheating or some shit, but you guys definitely mentioned to me that I could fail these, and I don't think I've failed a single one so far. Am I just really lucky right now, or is there like did they change it so you don't fail the agility core stuff anymore? Because I haven't failed anything, and I've done this a ton of times already. It's unlikely but possible. Okay. I'm just lucky? Alright, great. That's good. It's unlikely but possible. Yeah, that would really suck. Waterfall. Yeah, I'm definitely all about because the cool thing about quests in my opinion is like they give you rewards. They give you what's the point of getting 99 in a skill if there's still quests you can do to give you XP and rewards and stuff. I feel like you should totally want to do them because the rewards are worth it. Make a list. You want to do these quests soon. Well, also you got to keep in mind I'm only gonna do these quests if I have like, cause ultimately we gotta remember here, the main thing is to focus on getting gold and bonds. Oh, this guy says hello. So unless these quests are getting me like 3 million gold or some shit, or 3.4 million gold, um, what's my level? Then it's not taking the cake. Let's see. Waterfall quest, animal magnetism family quest, druidic ritual. Start recipe for disaster. Complete as many subquests as you can. Lost City for dragon weaponry. No quest gives as much gold, but it will give you access to other things. Okay. Now here's the other thing to consider. Ooh, my fifth mark of grace. And this is, hold up, it's coming to me. I just had it. The time it takes to do these quests, right? Um, I don't claim to be the fastest, so, and if they're like lengthy quests or very in depth, I may shy away from them at least in the beginning, because quest like mission accomplishment is my ultimate goal. And then once I have like, what was the bond bonus? Once I have like 5 bonds, and then I can activate for like the highest bonus that they give, then I can really focus on um, other questing and whatnot. Oh no! I said it and it finally happened to me. I fell off. I guess I'm not so lucky. What a crying shame. Slayer music's doing the best quest guides. Okay, that's good. It wasn't at the end of the course. That's true. Man, I got a freaking bone and just like whoop fell off. It even did damage to me. Imagine if I only had 1 health at that point in time and I fell off. It would have killed me. Fell down and just cracked my neck. I'm dead. That's good. At least it was an area that we don't care about. If it was like the big jump at the very end of the town, yeah, that'd be annoying. I think this rope only gives like what, 10 XP? Might be 30. Yeah, 30. Whatevs. But if it was right here, this would suck because it's like way on the other end. Pretty set right now. I wouldn't say that I have a lot of gold because like I've been buying tons of shit that people are telling me to buy and suggesting and stuff. So I think I barely have 100K on me. Obviously, I could liquidate items, but it's I don't know. It depends on whether or not I feel like it's worth. I guess the ultimate bottom line is having game time and members. But we're always trying to prepare for the future, right? I'm sure a lot of people had a worse start. I mean, I was honestly expecting to
being free to play for a really long time and just like level up all of my skills the hard way, and because that's what I did way back in the day. Before YouTube ever existed, before there was ever a Facebook, before there was even a MySpace, like way a long time ago. You know, before World of Warcraft ever even existed is when I played this game. I played this shit when I was like 10, between like 8 and 12 or something like that. I played this a little bit. So like a lot of the stuff that's in the game now, it never existed. I don't know any of this crap. And like back in the day, members, what was that? I don't even know. That's true. The smoke battle staff is worth a lot, from what I'm being told. But I wouldn't sell it. I would use it. I would scrounge up like mind runes or some junk, and I would go kill things for gold. Because if you sell your assets that could produce you monies, then what do you have at the end of the day? Is I mean, you just have gold, I guess. But if you don't have enough gold, then you're just kind of screwing yourself. You're like, Miss WoW. Played it for 4 expansions. Was a top-notch healer for PvP. Got the 2K and 3v3s within the first 2 expansions. By the time I quit, or 4 healers of 2K. Oh, that's pretty good, man. Played it in 2005. That was a challenge with that language barrier. Yeah, I could imagine if your first language is Russian and not English. Resto druids, those were the bane of my existence as a retribution paladin, as a prop paladin, as like a fury warrior and shit like that. Me playing those. No, I fell again. What's going on here? This is bullshit. Base level for skilling to get high end materials like woodcutting, magic logs. Problem for you now. Yeah, dude. Taunt was an awesome skill. I love taunting people. As a paladin, I'd like to stun people. Or as a retro pally, I like to just like stun them and use it. You can blow people up with a combo. It was too good. You could like 100% to 0% them and in a combo. But then if you didn't kill them, it was very frustrating because then you had to like manage your mana. Yeah, that would make sense in a Russian country, the Russian country, um, Russia. People not speaking English, they probably speak Russian. Maybe a little Czech. I don't know. There was a time, I don't remember if it's still like this or not. One of the later expansions after Vanilla WoW, where they allowed warriors to dual wield two-handers, and I was in frickin' hog heaven when that happened. That was So freaking awesome. At least I think it was dual wielding two handers, something like that. It was when they were like coming up with like multiple specs. You could buy for gold. You could buy like a basically a talent switch out, like or like a full spec switch out. And that was pretty badass. Well, Fury Warrior existed before, but the best thing you could do was get like there was a couple different axes in game that were really fast. Um, they were super fast and they had like a lot of, I want to say, crit on them. So the speed and crit allowed you to essentially self heal and like never die. So that was kind of the Fury Warrior once upon a time. And then when they came out with the ability to dual wield two handers, it was a whole different game. Oh yeah, I mean, freaking a Fury Warrior in PvP is just it's it's I don't know what you want to call it. It's a parasite, you know. Just walking up into wherever and doing your Fury moves and getting Mortal Strike on people. They're so upset because it reduces healing. And you know, once that happened, you were essentially kind of conceded to the fact that, well, I'm gonna die pretty soon. Even if you had healers on you, it's like, yeah, we gotta go up and find wherever the tank is at and just mortally wound the shit out of him to reduce his healing. And yeah, that guy was gonna die. I mean, as a warrior, the only other thing you could do is like I think you could sunder armor still, but you would just have to like change stance. You go like defensive stance after you mortally strike them or something, and you can rend or not rend, but you could sunder armor them, or you could just stay fury and like keep building up fury and just critting them for high ass numbers. Now, heroic leap. I'm not sure I played a warrior when that skill first became available. I think that was around the Frozen Throne time, and at the time I was playing a mage, so it's not something I ever really messed around with. Oh, was it Cataclysm? Okay, because Cataclysm is when I quit. I played like I don't know, like 3 or 4 months into Cataclysm, got max level on one character, and then I quit. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, when I actually started World of Warcraft back in the day, it was during vanilla, 1 to 60. My uncle got me into it, and so addicted. I had to quit that game. Basically, when I quit that game is when I joined the Marine Corps. Like I quit that game, and or the year that I left to go to the Marine Corps is when I quit the World of Warcraft. That was back in 2011. Oh yeah, man. You guys remember when friggin' Leroy Jenkins first came out? Oh my god, so many memes. There's like crunching numbers, doing nerd shit right before I think it was like BRD. or was it was like upper or lower Blackrock Spire or some shit like that, and crunching numbers outside the whelp room, which was completely useless, by the way. If anyone's ever actually done that, um, you don't need to do that room. Like you can completely skip that whelp crap. But it dropped like some stupid lantern or flame or whatever that was good for one or two classes. It was so dumb. But anyways, yeah, they're number crunching. Okay, let's do this, Jets. Leroy. Quick, we gotta help him. Go save him. Blah blah blah. God damn it, Leroy. It's not my fault. Son of a bitch. At least I got chicken. That was good times. Yeah, absolutely. That dude's definitely forever a legend. You can still look it up. I think the other guy the other like legendary video that I really liked was God. It came out in the follow-on expansion. Um, what was it? It was either in Vanilla WoW or it was the follow-on expansion, the Burning Crusade. But there was some guy, and I couldn't tell if English was his first language or not. But basically, like the main line was dots. We need more dots, and like there's a little animated character just throwing dots on, and the raid leader's getting super pissed off. He's like, "That's minus 50 DKP, DKP 50 minus." Just like screaming his head off and yelling at people. He's so pissed off that the like I think it was the Nixia raid or some shit. Whelps, we too many whelps. Need more dots. That was also a very fantastic video if you hadn't seen it. More dots. We need more dots. All of the dots. Oh, really? There's a Hearthstone card. We have a 33.33% chance, repeating, of course, of survival. 3. So just 3.33% chance. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Hearthstone card summons 2 whelps when you summon them. That's interesting. You know, my little brother tried to get me into Hearthstone a little bit one time. He's pretty good at it. I didn't really quite pick it up too well, but I did play a little bit. I have an account. I don't play it though. The frustrating thing about Hearthstone for me was, unless obviously you paid money into it, you didn't have like the good cards or the good sets. So it was really frustrating when I would go up against people that had like an entire deck built around one concept of like summoning a shit ton of Murlocs or like summoning Cthulhu or um, summoning some some other like summoner or strong character that would end up summoning like hellhounds and other weird shit or like tornado dudes, and all your cards were just geared towards bringing out the proper ones to summon them all. It was very frustrating. Yeah. So I didn't pick that up during that time when I was trying out Hearthstone a little bit. I was also primarily playing um, Heroes of the Storm and like League of Legends. I really like League of Legends actually. It's a good MOBA. I used to play Dota back on Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne custom maps back in the day, and then I kicked that to the curb to play a game called Champions of New Earth. I think is what it was called. Yeah, Champions of New Earth, which was also pretty hardcore. I like that one. And then I switched. I played a few different MOBAs like Strife and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. But then League of Legends, and League of Legends was pretty cool. It just seems like once League of Legends came out and then Heroes of the Storm came out, the the MOBA aspect that you would get from Dota and Heroes of New Earth was a lot less hardcore. It's more like in League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm, it's more team oriented. It can't be like Dota or Heroes of New Earth and be a single player and just like 1v5 everyone. You can't really do it in League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm very much. You can in League of Legends a little bit with some of the characters, but it requires so much more, you know. Heroes of the Storms. I've heard of Smite. I never played it. And there's also another one called Paladins. It's another MOBA. I haven't played it either. Yeah, the thing about the MOBAs is like you have to be ready for competition because it's either win or lose. And if you don't win, obviously it's a shitty feeling. And on top of that, you don't get like very good bonuses or benefits. It's just like, you know, anywhere between 20 minutes to an hour of your life kind of wasted. You get very minimal rewards for losing, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind that at all because it's a PvP oriented game. But then you'll find people that's always like, "Oh, it's my teammates, it's my teammates, it's not me, it's my teammates," and it creates an environment that makes it very easy to blame other people for mistakes made or like for blaming them for you guys losing. Old school Halo 3 or Call of Duty. That's when you shine. Huh. I you like shooter games. I played Counter Strike 1.5, 1.6 back in the day, and then transitioned a little bit into Source. Wasn't a huge fan. Now I have Counter Strike Global Offensive, which is it's all right. It's not bad. They really, really got into the whole um, skins thing, which is not my thing, but whatever. I wish they would bring back like custom servers and custom maps and stuff, but it's what it is. I feel like they've turned Counter Strike into a more professional platform, which is good. It seems to actually work for them a lot better than it used to. I'm not a huge fan of how the gameplay plays out now. It feels more Call of Duty-ish than what it used to be. Are you kidding me? I fell down again. This BS. Yeah, I mean, at its at its core game mode, which is like bomb plant, You've got your terrorists and your counter terrorists. You go a direction with your teammates or by yourself, and you plant the bomb or you kill all the enemies. And that in that game, you can definitely shine as an individual player, which is good in my opinion. That's how stars are created, you know. If you're just really good, freaking 5 bullets, 5 headshots, that's all you need, right? Yeah, definitely got lucky because it was on the first obstacle. See, if I fail it on the obstacle where I swing from one roof to the other roof for the 40 XP, that's where I'll be upset because that's the big one, and it's really far in the back. Ooh, that sounds good. What do you have to do for Waterfall? Is it an easy quest? I mean, 30 minutes for one quest could, I don't know. I've had quests that are shorter and I've had quests that are longer. Seems like a decent amount of time to allot to something. Are there any requirements? What are the requirements? Oh, it's the genie. I haven't seen you yet in this game. Give me the lamp. Now, here's the big question when it comes to the lamps, right? Would you guys save them or would you hold on to them? And then if oh wait, that's the same thing. Would you save them and hold on to them or would you use them? And then I want the reason why. Because I've heard that if you save them and use them at a late like you can use them at certain times to get maximum XP from them. Alright, let's see. Waterfall, right? Alphabetical order. Waterfall quest. I can start this quest by speaking to Almera in her house next to the Backstorian Falls. I need to be able to fight level 84 giants. Holy shit. I don't know about that. Genie lamps give you the amount of experience as the level of SKIKK you use with a 0 added to the end. Use the lamp on a level 17 skill, you get 170 XP. Oh, so then that being said, it would be best used on like my cooking because it's my highest leveled skill. Oh, that's okay. I didn't even. You're on your phone? I had no idea you were on your phone. That's crazy. Have you been on your phone the whole time? You're just like watching me stream on your phone? That's pretty awesome, dude. That's super awesome. See, that's the power of mobile devices, man. So I can't wait for RuneScape to come out on mobile. Yeah, you gotta get that powder hooked up. Did you move? Why is it unhooked? That's my question. I will say this too, by the way. For someone that's on their phone, you can definitely type really freaking fast. Still gotta get a monitor. Shouldn't be too hard. Got them furious fingers. Hell yeah. Woo! Level 30! Agility! Now I can go to Varrock. I've got, oh, in this one course from 20 to 30, I got 9 of these marks of grace. It got your monitor got mounted on the game room wall for sports. That's good. I like that. Put it in the prayer. Hello. All right. So, shit. Watching both rooms. I'm gonna teleport to Varrock. Oh, one sec. See, look at that. I don't even have 100k gold anymore. I've been spending like a madman. Now you were suggesting grace gear and like other items. What other items could I buy right now that would help this agility process? Like how do I get the grace gear? And then what other items were we talking about buying? I think you mentioned a cape and some light boots. What are those called? Boots of lightness, real cheap. Alright, let's go hit up the GE and see if we can find some boots of lightness. Monies. Exchange. Well, there's Boots of Darkness. Are they actually called Boots of Lightness? Because there's only Boots of Darkness. They're untradeable. Oh. Okay. So next item, Spottier Cape. There's a spotted cape, and then there's a spottier cape. If I click spottier cape, this is going for like 6k gold. It's in the basement of the cathedral in Sears Village if you want to go get it. Yeah, I do want to go get it, so I'll have to figure out where that's at. Hopefully Sears Village isn't too far. Is this spot here? We can just. I want to know if the spottier cape is better. Hunter clothing. Oh, it says at level 40 I can wear spotted capes, and level 66 I can get the spottier capes. So that's a no go. You need 5 arrows, 1 law rooms for a Camelot Telly. You have 45 magic. I've got 33 magic. What do I need 45 for? Well, I don't I have I have a teleport. I've got these little teleport tabs to go to Camelot. Yeah. So I could definitely get those boots of lightness, I think. So I got Camelot teleport and then Varrock teleport to come back. I don't have a lantern candle. I do have a knife though. I'm gonna assume I can get a lantern candle or some shit from the GE. Candle lantern. So I gotta count a lantern. I gotta light it with a tinderbox. Alright, looks like I have lit the candle, and I can extinguish it. When you teleport, run southwest. So, Camelot. So west, southwest. Where am I going exactly? There will be a couple flax fields. Run past those. There will be a magic tree farm with a bunch of magic trees. Past that is the cathedral. Is it the sorcerer's tower? Or just like to the left of the sorcerer's tower? So you can see the map. Alright, so it's not the sorcerer's tower itself, it's over here. Right? Down the ladder. So where am I going? Alright, cool. I got this. So, lantern, I'm in here, knife, web, get another knife, just cause. And now I've got boots of lightness. So, let me see what it actually does. I happen the way 2 kilograms. And now I weigh minus 2 kilograms. What? Get a couple of them. Come on, respawn already. Let's go a different one. And then back to agility training. Hello. So you don't fall. That's good. So I've got a few of these things now. I think I'm good. Teleport out of here. Now I can do the Varrock agility course. Oh, I gotta do it again. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Varrock course starts at the general store in the town square by fountain. Okay. General store. I'm assuming it's gonna be on the outside here. What up, yo? Leap gap. Jesus. Like freaking. I'm hella Tarzan in this shit. Another leap gap.
God damn.
This is just like a series of leap gaps, man. Hurdle ledge. Jump off the ledge. Oh wow, 125. Okay. And then I do it all over again. Mad hops for sure. So when I want to get to the point, I don't know what, like how many of these tokens it takes to get the gear that I want for this, the grace gear. But where, you guys are saying I have to go to the thieving guild. I don't even know about no thieving guild. That's so awesome. Yeah, you get like hella reward at the end of this one, 125. The difference is like each, so climbing up there was 12, right? That was 21. Like the XP varies. That hop was 17. That was 25. That was 9. Alright, that was 22. That's 4. That's 3. And then the big one is 125. Interesting. I know, right? If I was watching my XP. Oh no! Well, at least it was early on I fell down. I just biffed it. I was like, hop, nope. So you buy a games necklace with teleport charges, should be fairly cheap, then use that to go to the Birth Rope Games room. Just outside of that is the Rogue's Den, aka Thieving Guild. Got it. Hey, for sure, bud. Have a good one. I appreciate you hanging out and teaching me some stuff about agility and different skills and whatnot. I'll definitely see you around for sure. Oh, yeah, man. There's a ton I gotta do for sure. That being said, if and when you ever get your computer up, you gotta add me up in game, boy. Oh damn, I just biffed it again. Go to God Wars or something. Give me a set of tacits. All right, I'm down. I don't know what the tacits are, but let's do it. Level 108. Hello, man. If your level's 108, you could be freaking killing all sorts of good shit. Holy shit, 28 mil? Yeah, I don't have that kind of cash. I'm just saying. Dragon killing or something. Start working on range a little bit. Get to like 40. Oh, for sure. Um, Ultimately, like the reason why I'm even doing agility was so I could have enough agility to go through some agility thing that would make it quicker to kill the blue dragons with RPG play. So I'm definitely gonna be killing those dragons sooner than later. Probably while I'm at work, I'll look up videos on how to do or how to obtain the Dusty Key, how to go kill the blue dragons, and also like some of the quests that are gonna be in my near future for sure. A bone crossbow and a bone bolts, which is really good low level weapon. Interesting. Dorgashan, huh? Death to Dorgashan. Now, when you say it's a really good low level weapon, are we talking like I can wear it just like I wear like my regular short bow and bronze bolts, but it's way more damage? Well, the dragon, um, I think I'm gonna do like magic on the dragon, is what I'm being told. Because apparently dragons have like no magic resist, or at least these blue ones don't. For mystic armor, that sounds. Like it could be cool. Is it expensive? And what does it do for me? Does the Mystic Armor actually improve my magic damage? Because if it's only defense, I may hold off for a while. Adds magic accuracy. Okay, then maybe that would be worth. Damage is determined by the spell used. Yeah, man. If I mean, it's armor, right? It's defensive pieces. Like I was saying, in my opinion, if I can get a defensive piece that actually adds offensive capabilities, and accuracy is definitely an offensive capability, then I think it would be worth it to get it. But if it doesn't, like it's only defensive, nah. I'm not a huge fan. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wanting to get to. I want to get to 35, and I can get to 35 on anything really. I just needed 2 more levels. Well, ultimately, like the idea of why I'm being accepting of going magic against like dragons and shit like that is because of the safe spots. I'm told that there's safe spots. And if there are, then I don't have to worry about taking damage. All I have to worry about is like slipping past them um, to get safe and then blasting them in the face with my magical powers. Right, of course. I mean, melee's made of armors for a reason because like you have to be up close and personal to kill them. But the other two combat skills, you can be ranged. So like whether I'm using magic or range, it doesn't matter to me what type of armor I'm wearing unless that armor gives me benefit to the magic or the range that I'm casting. Because of safe spots. Like the fact that safe spots exist in this game, it will pretty much dictate where I'd want to train. Because if I'm safe, then I can just like I can run there and I can teleport out whenever. Like I don't have to worry about defense. Period. The only time you would have to worry about defenses and these particular aspects is when I'm doing bosses or shit and safe bots don't exist. Or they have like crazy ranged attacks that are gonna one shot me, like um, the dragon that killed me, Elvarg or something. That's right. If I don't spend as many runes per kill and I get more kills, then it's more monies because I have less overhead, essentially. In the meantime, I'm just doing these agility courses. You know, to be honest, I've noticed less of these marks of grace here than I got in Al Kharid. Not getting very lucky here. Oh, speak of the devil, there's a Mark of Grace, baby. Woo! Sucks that I have to go backwards to pick it up. My concern about getting a full set of armor or gear, like robe gear, at 40 is the price. If I'm still trying to make monies, we'll have to see. I want to see how profitable this stuff is really once I start killing blue drags. Because if I am in fact raking in the monies, then price will be negligible. Because 40 is still pretty low level. I figured like if there's a piece of gear that I actually wanted to try and attain, it would be at a higher level. Dragon quality or higher. That's something that you would want to save for. Whoa, level 32. What's the next thing I can unlock? Barbarian Outpost Agility Course. So is it only the ones with the yellow symbol thing that I can get um the marks of grace at? Only rooftop courses? Okay. Yeah, only the ones with the yellow symbol then. That's kind of sucks. Are the other courses like better XP? I mean, is there any point to doing them? Because at 35 I can do the Barbarian Village course. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was reading that. I actually pulled up a little bit of a training guide on agility, and it was saying that these marks of grace are roughly equivalent to like 8,800 and something gold because you can trade them um for an amylase crystal or recolor. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know if it's actually, you would actually net that much gold, but that's what it's saying. Which can be used to make stamina potions. Exactly. No. That one hurts too. That one does 6 damage each time. That's crazy when you fall down. Alright, man. Get on out of here. You have a good one. Good luck at dragons. I am before visage. I don't even know what that means. I think that visage item must be something really good because I've heard a couple people mention it. See how Lewisek is. Maybe this guy didn't watch my stream.
Interesting. Fishing, huh? Won't get me. Need to find low level mage gear. Xerxia. Hello?
Hi, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
Tired.
Tired?
My leg cramped during rehearsal and I tripped.
Uh-oh. You okay?
I got like a Charlie horse in my leg and I was like, ugh, and I like stepped down wrong and I totally fell.
Sorry.
Hi.
I'm streaming RuneScape.
You want to come help me get my leggings off without knotting them up so I don't have to buy another pair?
Sure. Well, guys, I'm done for now.
Okay,
Catch y'all
bye.
later. Bye! Bye, Felicia.
Bye.